Speak up, speak out, his T-shirt says. But those who speak out on the streets of Nairobi face abduction, gunfire, and tear gas. Kenya's capital descended into chaos after anti-tax protests were met with brutal force by the police. And the tax bill they marched against was passed in Parliament. This is Parliament now, battered by the protesters who managed to raid it, to express their rage and betrayal, while members of Parliament took cover for 2 hours. Some protesters never made it to Parliament. Nairobi's main public hospital says it received 125 casualties. 2 were dead on arrival. Others lay dead in the streets, a dark warning to protesters walking by and those being treated in makeshift clinics.
The young people came out in large numbers to protest against that bill, but the National Assembly passed that bill last week, and still today they did vote in favor of the bill for the second reading. That is what has sparked outrage from the Kenyan people.
But Kenya's President William Ruto has doubled down, calling the events treasonous and deploying the country's army to support the police.
Today's events mark a critical turning point on how we respond to grave threats to our national security. I assure the nation that the government has mobilized all resources at the nation's disposal.
All this just as the US officially designated Kenya its major non-NATO ally, and Kenyan police landed in Haiti to lead an international peacekeeping force to tackle gang violence. But now President Ruto is set to keep the peace in his own country on his own terms, no matter the cost. Yusra El Bagher, Sky News.